You thought they were your forever. Your heart didn't just fall. It broke into 1,000 pieces. This wasn't just a breakup. It was a collapse of dreams. A silence that screamed louder than any fight. You gave everything. Your time, your loyalty, your love, and they walked away like it meant nothing. No warning, no goodbye that made sense. Just gone. That moment, it didn't just end a relationship, it ended who you used to be. You started questioning everything. Was I not enough? Did I mess up? Why wasn't I worth fighting for? You looked in the mirror, and you didn't recognize the person staring back. Tears didn't just fall, they carved pain into your skin. And people said, time heals. But time wasn't moving. It was stuck in that one moment, the moment your world shattered. But listen, that pain you're feeling, that ache in your chest, it's proof you gave something real. It's proof you had the heart to love deeply. You're not weak for breaking. You're strong for feeling. You're human for hurting. But this shattered start, it's not your ending. This is where something powerful begins. Because now you're standing in the ruins. And from the ruins, boss warriors are born. Not loud, not overnight, but piece by piece you rise. And it all begins right here. After the heartbreak, a silence. Not just around you, but inside you. You wake up and for a moment you forget. Then it hits you. They're not there. Not in your messages. Not in your arms. Not in your future. You reach for your phone, but there's nothing. No good morning. No, I miss you. Just emptiness. You walk through your day like a ghost. Breathing but not alive. Smiling but broken. Laughing just to hide the noise in your chest. Because no one tells you that silence can scream, that memories can stab, that a heart can feel heavy and hollow at the same time. And the worst part, people move on. They expect you to get over it. They say, it happens to everyone. But they don't live with your flashbacks. They don't hear the echo of a name in every love song. They don't feel the chill in your chest when you pass places that used to feel warm. But hear me, this emptiness, it's not a curse. It's a space for healing, a space to meet the real you. The one that was always there, under the smiles, under the love, under the sacrifice. This space is painful, but it's also powerful. Because before you rebuild, you have to feel what was lost. So sit with the silence. Face the emptiness. It's not here to break you. It's here to awaken you. Letting go isn't soft. It's not lighting candles and whispering affirmations. It's war. It's ripping the photos off the wall, deleting the messages your heart still clings to. It's choosing silence over the urge to text them, I miss you. You don't let go because you stop loving them. You let go because holding on is killing you. Every time you replay the past, you bleed a little more. Every what if is a chain. Every hope of a return, another prison bar. Boss, letting go means you choose yourself. Even when it hurts, even when it feels wrong, even when your soul is begging you to rewind time. They were your home, but sometimes home becomes a fire. And no matter how familiar it feels, you can't keep living in the flames. Letting go is crying in the dark, clenching your fists until they stop shaking. It's whispering, I deserve peace, even when your chest screams, bring them back. But here's the truth, they left. And if they truly belonged in your future, they'd still be here. You're not weak for feeling. You're brave for releasing. Because only the brave walk away from what broke them, not because they stopped caring, but because they started healing. Letting go is not giving up, it's growing up. And it's the only way to rise again. No one sees it, no applause, no spotlight. Just you alone, rebuilding in silence. You're not posting quotes. You're not proving anything to the world. Because growth doesn't need validation, it needs isolation. There are nights you cry quietly, mornings you force yourself out of bed. You show up, not because you're healed, but because you refuse to stay broken. It's in the quiet, when no one is watching, that the real change happens. You stop stalking their profile. You stop replaying the final conversation. You start feeding your soul, one breath at a time, one journal page, one walk in the cold air. It doesn't feel like victory. It feels like survival. But boss, that's what real strength looks like. No cheers. No likes. Just scars turning into skin. This is where you meet yourself again. Not the version they shaped. Not the one you became for them. But the raw, real you, quietly rising. Growth isn't loud. It's steady. It's silent. It's sacred. So keep going, even when it's dark, even when no one claps. Because one day, they'll look at you and wonder, how did they become so unshakable? And you'll smile quietly. Because you know, it happened when no one was watching. You're not who you were. And thank God for that. The version of you that begged to stay, that shrank to fit their love, that broke just to keep the peace, that version is gone. This heartbreak didn't just hurt you, it rebuilt you. Not overnight, not easily, but piece by piece. You've been shedding the skin of the past, and underneath, someone stronger, someone sharper, someone unrecognizable in the best way. You're no longer asking, was I enough for them? Now you ask, were they ever enough for me? Because pain teaches you what peace looks like. Loss shows you your worth, and being alone reveals your power. This new identity, it isn't about revenge. It isn't about showing them what they lost. It's about discovering what you found. Confidence, clarity, control. You don't chase anymore. You don't beg. You decide. You decide who gets access. You decide who stays. Because now, you know who you are. And that knowledge, it can't be taken. Not again. Not ever. This new identity wasn't given to you. It was forged through fire. And now, boss, you wear it like armor. You don't find power in comfort. You find it in chaos, in heartbreak, in nights you thought you wouldn't survive, but you did. Inner power isn't loud. It doesn't scream. It doesn't beg for attention. It walks into a room silently, and everything shifts. You've been through the fire. You've been shattered, forgotten, left behind. But you're still standing. That's not weakness. That's undeniable strength. People think strength is muscles, success, money. But real power, it's in the choice to rise when nothing inside you wants to. It's in forgiving yourself for falling. It's in speaking kindly to yourself when the world offers only silence. Boss, your inner power isn't about proving them wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you were always right. Right to believe in healing. Right to grow. Right to become. That voice in your head, the one that whispers, keep going. That's your fire. That's your power. And no one can take that away. You don't need them to see it. You need to feel it, own it, breathe it. Because your power was never about who stayed. It's always been about who you are when everything else walks away. And now, you don't just survive, you command. This is the moment. The one they said would never come. The one you didn't believe in at first. But here you are rising. Not as the person you were. Not with the same heart that was shattered. But as something new, stronger, sharper. Unstoppable. You've cried the tears. Felt the silence, faced the emptiness, and now you walk forward, not with rage, but with resolve. This rise isn't to impress anyone. It's not to show your ex what they lost. It's to show you what you've gained. Peace, clarity, self-respect. You're not chasing closure anymore. You are the closure. You are the answer. You are the new beginning. No more looking back. No more waiting for an apology. You've already healed beyond it. You've already outgrown the version of yourself that begged to stay in places you'd already outlived. Boss, this rise is quiet, but it's permanent. You fell, you broke, you disappeared, and now you return, not to prove a point but to live a purpose. This is your comeback, and no one saw it coming.